so let's move on now to off solo. Let's come on to the lead synth. So again, I'm going to hold pattern, duplicate, tap, tap. So I'll be working on a different iteration of this pattern. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the smart play options. So if I, with the relevant sound slot selected, hit keyboard, by default I will be able to play an octave and a bit of that sound chromatically. Now that's all well and good, but sometimes we want to be able to narrow down our selection of notes to something which makes a little bit more sense and makes it easier to play. And we can do that by focusing in on a particular type of scale. So as soon as we press keyboard mode, we can use the rotary control to choose a root note. So we're in C at the moment. Now if I just nudge it up by 2 clicks, my root note would be D, and so on and so forth. That's a way of being able to select the right octave as well. But in this instance, because I've already played a bass note in C, I'm just going to leave my root note here as a C. Now I can use the left and right arrows to move across and pick a type of scale that I would like to use. So we've got a main bank, we've got modes, we've got jazz, we've got world scales, so on and so forth. And if we go across another notch, we've got chromatic, which is every note within an octave, all 12. We've got major, minor, harmonic minor, so we've got lots of different variations. In my case, I'd like to go for something funky, so I'm going to go for a Dorian mode. So it's sort of major, sort of minor, up to about there. And then we get that cheeky little sixth in there. Which makes it a little bit more funky than just a straight up minor. So what we can do here is we can use the touch strip to aid with a performance. We've got pitch bend and we've got modulation. And we've got modulation, which in this case is assigned to the vibrato. Now the touch strip will jump to wherever you place your finger. So sometimes it sounds cool when you jump from one place to the next. In this case, it's sounding better when I slide it up and slide it down again, but you've got the option. Now what you can also do, if you go to plugin parameters, you've got access to the 8 macro controls of Massive. So that first one is wavetable position. That is the amplitude of one of the oscillators. So that's a filter, we're getting sort of a high pass effect there, resonance. We can add reverb. And we can start out with a default amount of vibrato before we can then also potentially apply it here as well. Actually, I quite like the fact that that's down, so we'll leave that there. So let's just have a go at throwing something in. And again, I might try just doubling this pattern. So pattern, double, pattern, shift, double. And now I'm going to have 4 bars rather than 2 bars to play with. So give myself a bit of a count in, shift and record. Let's just quantize that. And you can hear it's recorded all of my movements along with the note information.